Hello, my amazing and miraculous friends. Now, body shaming is never okay. It's unethical and it's just not cool, so don't do it. But the talk of obesity with regard to medical consequences is certainly something that should be discussed. Now, let's say that we all have the same thrifty genes that we inherited from our Paleolithic ancestors more than 10,000 years ago. So our ancestors had this great fear of starvation. They were hunter-gatherers and they were staying in one local regional area, picking their berries, things like that. And if they ran out of food, there was a real risk that they were going to starve. So we had the ability to hold on to calories internally to convert things into body fat to use as fuel when we didn't have food. Well, that's not the case anymore. We have plenty of food. We're overfed and undernourished. Now let's take somebody who is living a lifestyle that's highly congruent with our innate genetic programming, meaning they're getting proper physical fitness, proper exercise. They're eating a healthy, nutritious diet filled with lots of plants, fruits, vegetables, weed seeds, roots and shoots, nuts and berries, things like that. And proper mental input. They're having good, loving thoughts. They're meditating, they're praying, they're doing all the good things for their body. They're going to live a life that more than likely expresses health and wellness. Now let's contrast that with somebody who doesn't exercise. Maybe they just sit around all day. They sit on the couch at night. They have donuts for dinner. They're drinking sugary beverages all day long. Do you think they're going to be expressing health and wellness or disease and sickness? So many people who live that kind of lifestyle are obese, have type 2 diabetes, and other health complications, the things that we refer to as comorbidities. Now let's say that person winds up in the hospital with SARS-CoV-2. What is their outcome going to be? Well, we know statistically, dating back to like January of 2020, that they statistically have a 30% chance of having a severe adverse outcome, meaning it ain't good. And that is the #1 risk factor based on data from the last year and a half plus. But there's a new risk factor that wasn't present a year and a half ago. It's called fear. Fear and anxiety is now the #2 risk factor if you are hospitalized with SARS-CoV-2 that is going to result in a bad outcome. In fact, you have a 28% adverse outcome risk factor with fear and anxiety. Now, where is all that fear and anxiety coming from? Is it just poof out of thin air, or is it perpetuated by the media? I'm going to say the latter. So here's the thing. If you are buying into everything the media is telling you, if you are buying into that fear, if you are creating anxiety, then you're going to have a bad outcome. And what do we know? We know that psychologically, people are having more anxiety. People are having more fear. So the way to overcome that is to, A, get professional help, like rapid reprogramming of emotional stress technique, something that I do, neuro-emotional technique, something that I do, turn off the TV, pray, meditate, exercise, start living that positive life. It's hard to have negative thoughts when you're having positive thoughts. So what can you do to have more positive thoughts? Is it watching comedies? Is it reading a book? Is it reading the Bible? Is it just meditating? Is it just shutting out the outside world? There's a lot of things that you can do. So start doing the good things. Get off the couch, get moving. Don't do the things that are going to make you sick, and start living that healthy life. That's going to be the most protective to you. This is the Wellness Doctor, Dr. Jeffrey Clark, coming to you with light, life, and love. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you.